Self-compassion is the practice of treating yourself with kindness, understanding, and support during times of difficulty or when you recognize your flaws. It stands in contrast to self-judgment, where individuals often criticize themselves harshly. Embracing self-compassion is essential for maintaining emotional well-being and fostering resilience. Through self-compassion, you can acknowledge your imperfections without feeling defined by them, thus creating an environment for personal growth and acceptance. Why self-compassion matters. 1. Fosters emotional resilience. Understanding resilience. Emotional resilience refers to the ability to adapt and bounce back in the face of adversity. Individuals with high resilience can navigate challenges more effectively and maintain a sense of stability. Role of self-compassion. When you practice self-compassion, you develop a healthier relationship with your emotions. Instead of being harshly critical of yourself during tough times, you respond with kindness and understanding, which diminishes feelings of inadequacy. Buffer against negative emotions. Self-compassion acts as a protective factor against anxiety, depression, and stress. Instead of succumbing to negative self-talk during difficult situations, you can acknowledge your feelings and respond with care, which can lessen the intensity of emotional turmoil. This shift in perspective helps to create a supportive inner dialogue, paving the way for effective coping strategies and problem solving. 2. Enhances motivation. The growth mindset. A growth mindset, popularized by psychologist Carol Dweck, emphasizes the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through hard work, dedication, and learning from failure. Self-compassion is integral to fostering this mindset. Reframing failure. Rather than viewing mistakes as a reflection of your worth or abilities, self-compassion allows you to see failure as a natural part of the learning process. This perspective encourages experimentation and exploration, making you more likely to take risks and embrace challenges. Sustaining motivation. When you approach your goals with self-compassion, you are more forgiving of setbacks. This creates a safer space for learning and growth, allowing you to sustain your motivation over time. With self-compassion, setbacks become stepping stones, fueling your determination to improve and evolve. 3. Improves relationships, a foundation of healthy interactions. Self-compassion is essential for building and maintaining healthy interpersonal relationships. When you are kind to yourself, you are more likely to extend that kindness to others. Empathy and understanding. Practicing self-compassion enhances your capacity for empathy. When you treat yourself with compassion during difficult times, you can better understand the struggles of others. This empathy fosters deeper connections and improves your ability to offer support. Reducing conflict. Self-compassion helps diffuse critical or defensive responses in interpersonal relationships. A compassionate mindset can lead to better communication, conflict resolution, and a supportive environment where both parties feel valued and acknowledged. 4. Encourages authenticity. The importance of authenticity. Authenticity involves being true to yourself, expressing your thoughts and feelings honestly, and embracing who you are without fear of judgment. This authenticity leads to a more fulfilling life. Accepting imperfections. Self-compassion empowers you to embrace your imperfections and vulnerabilities. When you accept that no one is perfect, you feel liberated from the pressures of social expectations and the desire to project an ideal image. Freedom to be yourself. By cultivating self-compassion, you diminish the need to hide behind facades or conform to unrealistic standards. This allows you to express your true self in personal and social situations, leading to genuine interactions and a stronger sense of belonging. Embracing your authentic self not only enriches your life, but also encourages others to do the same, creating a culture of openness and acceptance. Strategies for cultivating self-compassion. Strategies for cultivating self-compassion. 1. Practice mindful awareness. Definition. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment, observing your thoughts and feelings without bias or judgment. It helps create an awareness of your internal state while fostering acceptance and understanding. How to practice. Set aside a few minutes each day for mindful meditation. You can find a quiet space to sit comfortably, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Notice the sensation of air entering and leaving your body. When thoughts of self-judgment, anxiety, or distraction arise, acknowledge them without attachment. Imagine these thoughts as clouds in the sky. Recognize them, and then let them drift away. This practice invites a gentler inner dialogue and reinforces the idea that it's normal to struggle, making it easier to approach difficult emotions with compassion. 2. Engage in positive self-talk. Definition. Positive self-talk involves consciously replacing negative or critical thoughts with encouraging and affirming messages. The way you speak to yourself can significantly influence your self-esteem, motivation, and overall happiness. How to practice. Whenever you catch yourself engaging in negative self-talk, pause and replace that thought with an affirmation that encourages growth or understanding. For instance, if you think, "I can't believe I did that," try reframing it to, "It's okay to make mistakes. They are part of my learning process." Keep a journal where you write down negative self-talk moments and counter them with positive affirmations. Over time, this practice can shift your mindset and help you develop a kinder and more forgiving internal dialogue. 3. Identify common humanity. Definition. Common humanity acknowledges that all individuals share similar experiences of suffering, imperfections, and challenges. It creates a sense of connection with others, reminding us that we are not alone in our struggles. How to practice. To cultivate this awareness, take time to reflect on situations where you felt isolated or inadequate, whether at work, in personal relationships, or within yourself. Consider journaling about these experiences and then contemplating others who might have faced similar challenges. You might also share your experiences with friends or family and listen to their stories. This sharing can remind you of your shared humanity, reinforcing the idea that imperfection is universal and that you are not alone in your feelings. 4. Write a self-compassion letter. Definition. A self-compassion letter involves writing a supportive and reassuring message to yourself. This exercise helps you process your feelings while creating a compassionate narrative that encourages healing and acceptance. How to practice. Choose a specific situation where you felt inadequate or experienced self-criticism. Begin by describing the situation and the emotions you felt. Then write a letter to yourself as if you were addressing a close friend going through the same struggle. Offer understanding, empathy, and encouragement. Remind yourself of your strengths and the importance of learning from your experiences. Keep this letter in a safe place and revisit it when you're feeling self-doubt or criticism creeping in. This practice can reinforce self-acceptance and compassion over time. 5. Create a self-compassion ritual. Definition. Establishing a self-compassion ritual allows you to intentionally set aside time for self-care and reflection, reinforcing the habit of being kind to yourself. How to practice. Design a regular ritual that resonates with you. For example, you might light a candle and reflect on 3 positive qualities you appreciate in yourself. Alternatively, take a leisurely nature walk while focusing on the sensations around you, gently reminding yourself to embrace positivity and self-acceptance. Find activities that bring you joy, whether it's cooking a favorite meal, engaging in a creative hobby, or practicing yoga. The key is to create a regular space for self-compassion in your life, allowing you to connect with and nurture yourself consistently. 6. Seek professional support. Definition. Professional support can play a vital role in navigating feelings of self-criticism and fostering self-compassion. Therapists and counselors can provide valuable insights and strategies tailored to your unique experiences. How to practice. If you find it challenging to cultivate self-compassion on your own, consider reaching out for professional help. Therapy can offer a safe space to explore deep-rooted issues related to self-judgment and self-worth. Different therapeutic approaches, such as cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, or compassion-focused therapy, CFT, can provide specific tools for reframing negative thoughts and developing a more compassionate perspective toward oneself. Don't hesitate to seek guidance. A therapist can help you navigate your feelings and identify personalized strategies that resonate with your journey toward self-compassion. Implementing self-compassion in daily life. 1. Daily check-ins. Importance of self-reflection. Daily check-ins are crucial for cultivating self-awareness and understanding your emotional landscape. By taking a moment to pause and reflect, you can recognize what you are feeling and what you may need at that moment. How to practice. Dedicate a few minutes each day, perhaps in the morning or before bed, to ask yourself how you're feeling. You might use guided questions such as, what emotions am I experiencing right now? What do I need? Support, rest, or encouragement. Consider keeping a journal where you write down your feelings and any needs that arise during these check-ins. This practice not only increases self-awareness, but also helps you respond to your emotional needs more effectively. 2. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge your efforts. Celebrating small victories reinforces a positive mindset and enhances motivation. Recognizing and applauding your achievements, even if they seem minor, empowers you to value your journey and fosters a sense of accomplishment. How to practice. Create a daily or weekly ritual where you reflect on your accomplishments, no matter how trivial they may seem. Be it completing a task at work, cooking a nutritious meal, or simply taking a moment for yourself amid a busy day. You might maintain a win jar where you write down these moments on slips of paper and place them inside. At the end of the week or month, read through them to see all you've achieved. This reinforces the habit of being proud of yourself and can shift your perspective toward focusing on progress rather than perfection. 3. Set healthy boundaries. Recognizing your needs. Understanding and communicating your needs is a fundamental aspect of self-compassion. Healthy boundaries protect your emotional well-being and allow you to prioritize self-care. How to practice. Begin by assessing your current commitments and determine if there are areas where you feel overwhelmed. Practice the art of saying no when requests for your time or energy don't align with your needs or values. This may involve setting limits on work hours or declining social invitations that feel draining. Consider asserting your needs through clear and respectful communication. You might rehearse phrases like, I need some time to myself this week, or I can't take on extra work right now. Establishing and respecting boundaries creates space for self-care and helps prevent burnout. 4. Limit comparisons. The dangers of social comparison. In today's digital age, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparing yourself to others, especially through curated social media profiles. This practice can lead to feelings of inadequacy and lower self-esteem. How to practice. Make a conscious effort to limit your time on social media and evaluate how it affects your self-perception. When you find yourself comparing, remind yourself that social media often showcases only the highlights of others' lives, not their struggles. Consider curating your feed to include accounts that inspire and uplift you, rather than those that trigger self-doubt. You might also practice gratitude by focusing on your unique qualities and achievements. Create a list of things you appreciate about yourself and revisit it whenever you feel the urge to compare. This practice can enhance self-acceptance and promote a healthier perspective on your personal journey. Cultivating self-compassion is an ongoing journey that requires dedication, patience, and consistent practice. It involves developing a kind and understanding relationship with oneself, particularly during moments of struggle or failure. Embracing your imperfections is not a sign of weakness, but rather a pathway to greater emotional resilience, authenticity, and overall well-being. When you acknowledge that it's natural to be flawed and that mistakes are an integral part of the human experience, you allow yourself to move beyond self-criticism and towards a more balanced, compassionate mindset. By integrating strategies such as mindful awareness, which encourages being present and non-judgmental toward your thoughts and feelings, positive self-talk that replaces harsh inner dialogue with supportive language, and establishing personal rituals that reinforce self-care and kindness, you begin to redefine your relationship with yourself. These strategies are not merely quick fixes. They are lifelong practices that help cultivate a mindset rooted in empathy and understanding. With time and commitment, these practices can transform your inner landscape, allowing you to respond to life's challenges with greater calm and composure. It is crucial to remember that self-compassion is not about excusing mistakes, shirking responsibilities, or avoiding accountability. Instead, it is about recognizing your humanity, understanding that everyone is imperfect, and allowing room for growth and healing. This perspective helps you confront difficulties with a spirit of curiosity and learning, rather than judgment and shame. As you embark on this journey toward self-compassion, remind yourself that it is perfectly okay to be imperfect. In fact, it is through these imperfections that you find growth, meaning, and connection with others. Each step you take toward cultivating self-compassion propels you closer to a life filled with kindness, acceptance, and authenticity. You begin to see yourself not as a collection of flaws but as a whole, evolving being deserving of love and care.